This scraggly handful is freshly harvested madder root. Today I shall use it to dye some yarn in an unscientific way. Take this as a journal of what I did rather than a tutorial. Don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to dyeing, but this is madder, and no matter what happens, I know I'm going to get some pretty colors. How hard can it be? A few years ago, I picked up some Rubia tinctorum seeds at a local seedy Saturday. Grow, my pretties! Grow, grow! 3 years of growing in the garden, and come fall I can dig my first harvest. I'm going to begin by chopping it up into small chunks. Madder can create a variety of colors: reds, oranges, pinks, browns. There are scientific ways to get specific colors by choosing the right water, the pH, is it acid, is it alkali, temperature, whatever. That method is good. But for me, the joy of natural dyeing is the influence nature brings to the pot. Warm weather, cold, rainfall, or lack thereof, all shines through in the final color. I am using hand-spun Cotswold singles yarn, spun at 400 yards to approximately 40 grams. I used alum I got from the garden center to mordant the yarn at 10% weight of fiber. I neglected to pre-soak the yarn first, so I'm guessing it will absorb the mordant and thus color inconsistently. I am going to keep the madder in the dye bath with the yarn, so I tie it in a bit of fine cheesecloth and add it to the dye pot. As the madder releases different colors at different temperatures, I'm doing the first bath at the lowest setting on the stove, number 1. After a few hours, the water looks colorful, so I add 2 skeins of yarn, and an hour later, turn off the stove and let everything sit overnight. Come morning, I remove and wash the yarn, set the stove to setting 2, and add 2 more skeins. And so it goes each day, increasing 1 number on the stove so it's a little bit hotter until I get to the max setting or I run out of yarn. The results are stunning, and this method is freeing. Too often, when it comes to dyeing, I get lost in analysis paralysis, but in the end, it's not much harder than making tea. Happy dyeing, everyone. That's a bit awkward out of context. Let me know in the comments if you can think of a better ending for my dye videos. P.S. Yes, those were self-tied skeins, and no, they did not tangle. It's all down to how you wind them. Precious, precious seeds. Grow 'em, grow 'em, grow 'em, grow 'em, grow 'em, grow 'em. Precious.